This is going to be day one of shipping my ECU to Finland by myself. And I'll be honest with you, I'm a little scared. And we're off. We're heading to Finland ourselves. We're 11 minutes away.
Is the company reimbursing you for this?
Nope. I gotta pay for it myself.
Alright, well, let's see. Hopefully it's not too
There's one thing that I forgot to do. So I jumped in the car because I forgot a step. And don't forget this, guys, but something that you should never forget. So what I'm trying to do is somehow, some way, stop it from looking for upgrades. I don't know, put in the comments below. I mean, I'm gonna figure it out, but it may help out some other people. Pretty important that you delete these automatic updates, because if I put my Femto Unlocked computer in the car, tuned, what have you, as soon as BMW goes and updates it over the air, that's when things start going haywire, reverts back to the stock ECU locked. I have to remove the DME, mail it out, go through customs, all that BS again, so that sucks. Now, to be completely fair and all the way honest with you guys, I started this video, as I'm editing in it, too much information is just too blah, 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 spattered around. So I took out the notepad and I created kind of like an FAQ thing to give you guys all information, shotgun style, all out at once. Boom! And yeah, so that's just what we're gonna do. Before I get into that, I just want to say, this is some crazy stuff. I try to keep it genuine and real as hell on this channel. It's not necessary. I do it because I'm crazy. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people do it because they just crazy. We just crazy. It don't matter where you at, what car you got. Enjoy every single moment in that machine. Because all my Hondas, my Nissans, I still think about them to this day now that I have 500 horsepower BMWs back to back to back. I still enjoy the times I had in those things. So remember, create memories with what you got right now. You know, you'll never look back and go, damn, that was fun, but it would have been even more fun with an M4. I mean, I don't do that. I enjoy my time. And also, we have a lot of other things to pay for. I just don't have car parts to pay for. I got a lot of stuff I got to pay for. I know YouTube, you guys like to see everybody go boom, boom, boom with the parts, but let's be realistic here, man. To put things into perspective, I am sitting on a pure 800. You get what I'm saying? I'm sitting on a pure 800. So, come on. We could buy the turbos. We could do all that stuff, but then I'll be sitting on the floor. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, mod respectfully or mod responsibly. And let's be real. This ain't responsible, but let's get to the questions. Okay? Car storage. You can leave it on the street. You can leave it in the garage. You can leave it in the parking spot. My car's in the parking spot right now. Nobody ain't gonna touch it. The computer's out of it. Close the hood. If you feel a little extra cautious, wrap up the DME connectors. I know some shops charge $80 for storing. Reality is, I keep it wherever you normally keep it, as long as you can keep it there, you know, for about, like I would say, 2 weeks, just to give it a little bit of a buffer. I really would like to move my car. The little dirt rings around it right now. And I ain't even moved it for like a week before I took the DME out. So that goes to show you. Second thing, tuning software. So I am planning on using BootMod. My DME has arrived in Femto. It took 3 days. So it's supposed to take 2 days. It was snowing the other day, so I guess it took an extra day. I got the pre-clearance from customs, so that was super cool. It didn't really have to get held up and blah, 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 figure out, you know, is it this, is it that? Listen, it's just a freaking DME for the car because your boy wants to go faster. With that being said, I did not purchase and activate boot mode before I took the DME out of the car. I was not aware. I should have been, because I bought boot mode twice. But you got to plug it into the car with the DME in it to activate it. And I didn't do that. So now I'm scrambling behind, emailing boot mode, trying to figure out why my card is not like, is marking up as like fraud. Then I have to email the pass key and all that crap to Femto and hope that they can work their magic. So it's not ideal situations. I do not recommend anybody do it like I do it. The custom ROM, which includes map switching and the flex fuel, kind of want to get into that stuff a little bit later. If that does not work, I'd be stuck with getting the basic boot mod, I'm assuming, or the MHD. And I don't have a problem with MHD. I ran MHD as well. I think once you have a custom tuner, it's just all into the custom sauce that they load up on there. But MHD does lack the flex fuel for the moment with the B58 motors. So I'll update you guys when I get my DME back with the next set of questions. Next one I got up was how much did it cost me? So shipping, $309. I went to a third-party DHL type of guy or whatever. They do DHL, FedEx, USPS, or UPS, whatever. $309. I got home after I did everything, and I went online and I checked the DHL pickup thingy where they just pick it up from your house. $209. So definitely consider it and look that up. I'm not sure if the process is any different, but you do save $100. Risk. The risk. You're gonna be anxious. I have anxiety already before sending my DME out. Just in life, I have anxiety and other sorts of things. So imagine just ripping out your brand new BMW. Nothing wrong with it. The DME is shipping away out of the country. There's a risk to be had with anything. However, if you're crazy enough, then I mean, you gotta do it. I had a Red Bull, by the way. I wonder if you guys could tell. Communication. Femto's pretty good. They're really good with communication. Their email response time is faster than I can figure out that they emailed me and then email them back. I'm the one that's doing the late replies. So it'll take them about like what, an hour maybe? I don't know. Because every time I go back to my phone, boom, Femto's already hit me up. They emailed me this morning about the issue, and I'm just correcting it at 6 o'clock at night when Femto customer service is down and boot mode customer service is down. So now the number one question that I get with any modification on any car that I've ever done in my life, you put a big turbo on and people ask this question. You change the lug nuts and people ask this question. Will it void the warranty? That is the one question that I'm not going to answer. I'm going to need you guys to use your... What you think? What you think? You look at the forums, it's a question. You look on YouTube videos, it's a question. I love you guys. I rock with you guys. But I'm not going to give you the answer to that because you should already know the goddamn answer to that question. Yeah, I need to stop drinking Red Bull. But yeah, there you have it. I'm pretty sure you guys know I have mad catalyst downpipes on this thing. If anything's catalyst is gonna give you a check engine light, that's just no getting around that. Some people use spacers. It works for some people. Some people it works for a short period of time, and then the check engine light comes back on. Periodically, I would check the codes just to make sure it's just like a cat efficiency code or something like that. I got a code for one of the pre-cat oxygen sensors. So I'm looking around checking the connections. I think this is a pre-cat for the turbo in the front. And there's one for the back. Where the hell are you? Actually, looking down here, I actually found this thing was loose. I'll show you guys a clip where I stuck the ratchet down there to get that tightened without going underneath the car. Voila. I went ahead and took apart a couple of things just to show you this oxygen sensor better. I think this is where my problem lies. Here we are back again. I took apart a couple more things. This is a piece of the charge pipe. Look down here, had to take it apart because check that out. Look at that. This one is missing a screw too. That side was loose, the screw came off, so I bought another one. And now this one is off too. So it looks like I have to get yet another downpipe, V-band or band clamp or whatever you call it. This is the part number. I'm gonna bring this with me, but I don't even need this part of the clamp. I just need this freaking screw. Trying to get this O2 sensor off now because it has to be replaced. So I got my 22 one here, and it's a long 22. There ain't no space down there. Although it looks like it, that 22 is huge. So got it. Yeah, this is crazy. Somehow, some way, I freaking got it to work as soon as I turned the camera off. So let's loosen this. See, got it nice and loose. come out easy, hopefully. Back to a view we are all very familiar of. The Buick. Heading to the dealership to grab a new downpipe clamp so I can utilize that screw and replace this O2 sensor right here. By the time we get the ECU slapped in, we can go ahead, turn it on, turn her up, and see how she does. Oh look, they got the plates ready for me too. Nice X330 test drive right there. We can go to the part section. I think the part section is somewhere back here. Couple nice things over here. That's an X1. I think that's a little too small. The dealership always got some nice stuff. Does it fit me? No, but yo, super duper cool looking. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty cool. Would I buy it? No. And look at this bad boy. God, this is the new 7 Series. This thing is a boat. This reminds me of Rolls Royce. I think it's on the same freaking chassis platform. This is new from BMW too. The front took me a while to get used to. But I mean, for the type of car it is, it kind of fits it. You know, I think it fits this more than it fits the X7, honestly. 750, 740, don't know what it is. BMW is starting to get rid of the handles too. Take a look at that. It's a 760 X-Drive. This had the V-Twizzy in it? 760, to my knowledge, always had the V-Twizzy. And normally by that, you'd be able to tell if it was on the side somewhere. You see anything? I don't know. I don't see nothing. Inside of this is beautiful too. Back in the day, if you ask me, I think Benz had it. Now BMW just shits on them. The old X6. Let me get in here and try to get me some new parts. Got the parts. Well, pick another one of these up. Freaking 35 bucks. Not too crazy, but in all reality, this is gonna be 35 bucks for a screw. So in total, I've paid 70 bucks for a BMW exhaust screw. So BMW, you're welcome. Now, price oxygen sensor, 300 and something bucks. Pretty sure I could find this somewhere on one of them dealer kind of wholesale part sites. I'll put some of the links right here where you can find some of that stuff. But it just looks like this white wire right here got nicked a little bit to where it's exposing the wire and leaning on some of the metal. So might be a signal wire. I'm gonna try to look it up. This is the first. This thing has 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought they all had either 3 or 4. As soon as I can grab one is sometime next week. I think he said late next week. It has to come from California. Has to order it. So DME still hasn't arrived. But then again, I gotta fix that oxygen sensor issue. So in the meantime, between time, I'm gonna let you guys get up out of here, and I'll continue this later on. Hopefully, I have the DME and oxygen sensor fixed. Put everything all up back together, fire it up, and we're gonna see how she does, boys. Mike from Slow Speed. Peace out.